Yo guys, what's up? Caroline here and welcome back to another video on the channel. As you guys can see, we're an Ultimate Team, and as you would have guessed from the title of this video, it is going to be a Kevin De Bruyne review. So, off the back of the sweatiest weekend league of every single FIFA, the Premier League team of the season, weekend league, I managed to get myself rank 5, which I was pretty disappointed in because I was 7-3 at one stage, hoping for rank 4, but unfortunately, I just bottled it on Sunday night and we ended up finishing rank 5, but rewards were totally worth it. I did get Team of the Season De Bruyne and Team of the Season Alisson from it, so without further ado, we are going to head into his stats and the player bio. So getting into the player bio, he is 5'11" tall, high to high work rates, primarily right footed, but that doesn't matter because he does have the 5-star weak foot with the 4-star skill moves. When it comes down to the price on the card, he is about 900,000 coins, about 880,000 coins at the time of making this review, if you are just going to go ahead and buy him. When it comes down to the attribute details on the card, I decided to slap a hunter on him, because I am going to be using him as an attacking player. And because of that, I decided to give him the hunter chem style, and he's going to go up to 98 finishing, 99 shot power, 99 attack positioning, 99 volleys and the 99 penalties. The passing on the card is absolutely ridiculous, doesn't need any boost at all. 4 out of the 6 stats are 99 rated. The dribbling on the card is very good as well, at 95 rated. Some very good stats with the 98 reactions and the 98 ball control. The defending on the card is decent enough for a box-to-box centre mid, but if you are going to be using him as a CDM, I do recommend you do slap a shadow on him rather than a hunter. When it comes down to the traits, he does only have, in terms of shooting traits, he does only have the outside foot shot trait. But with that being said, we are going to get into the gameplay highlights with Team of the Season, 96 rated Kevin De Bruyne. So heading into the first clip, the ball's going to break for De Bruyne in midfield. He sends through to Diogo Jota and he smashes the crossbar. A very good shot following a brilliant pass from De Bruyne, and unfortunately I wasn't really expecting the shot to go in, but I decided to go for it nonetheless, and it was almost the first assist of this video. He has some brilliant football, Salah with a good pass inside to Kevin De Bruyne, and it is just wide, which is pretty unfortunate. It would have been a very good goal, one touch and whooping a finesse shot into the back of the net, but unfortunately it is just wide. But I think we do get the first goal with De Bruyne here following some good passing from him. He lifts it out wide into Cancelo. That is a beautifully weighted pass. He gets it back into De Bruyne. No, we don't get a goal from the end of this, but some very good left stick dribbling, just testing it out in the box, keeps it close to him, and I should have gone for the cross goal finish, and unfortunately I just decided to smash it into Blanc, who was standing and blocking the near post anyway. But with that being said, we do get the first goal here, a brilliantly weighted pass from Salah, and a fantastic finish from Kevin De Bruyne, just using that pace, getting in behind and getting there ahead of the goalkeeper, chipping it over him into the back of the net. Here we're going to get the second goal. Fred wins it back. Kevin De Bruyne, that is a smashing effort. Green timed, outside foot shot, the trait coming up clutch there, and we do get a 2-goal lead courtesy of Kevin De Bruyne. That guy did end up quitting in that game, so moving on to the next match. This is with De Bruyne at centre mid. He gets the ball into Vieira after a bit of skills, gets it back from him. Kevin De Bruyne, oh, that is absolutely brilliant from De Bruyne. One touch, floated into the back of the net, absolutely inch perfect. No way the keeper saves that. That is a fantastic goal from a different angle. Just gives it to Vieira, carries on his run, and that is a fantastic goal. No chance for the goalkeeper. Moving on to the next clip, De Bruyne gets another goal, smash past Ederson at his near post, just takes a touch so that the defender goes to ground, because I think he was expecting me to hit a first time shot with De Bruyne, but takes a touch, the defender goes, and we are able to get a second goal in this game. In this situation, De Bruyne just drops deep, holds off Declan Rice and turns past a few players. We get the ball into Cancelo, and I thought De Bruyne was going to continue his run, but he didn't. Regardless, he wins it back, some good interceptions, good skill to get past Bernardo Silva, and unfortunately Sangare just comes out of nowhere after De Bruyne stopped running and wins the ball back. Moving on to the next clip of the video, Bernardo Silva makes a run down the line. De Bruyne fizzes it into him with a fantastic pass, some good left stick dribbling from Bernardo Silva, gets it into Fred. He sets it up for De Bruyne and Ederson this time with an easy save as compared to the first goal we had scored in this video from miles out. Here De Bruyne with a brilliant pass, just lifting it into the path of Cancelo after he broke him in midfield. And that's the good thing about De Bruyne. No matter where you are on the pitch, he can just turn and ping a pass across to the other side, or just set a player free, as he has here. Some brilliant interplay between himself and Bernardo Silva in the next game. The guy in the last game did end up quitting at about 60 minutes or so for some reason. But with that being said, here we are going to get, I think, a goal with De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva moves it onto him. De Bruyne takes it past Gomez, keeps his balance, and smashes it across goal on the 5-star weak foot. And we are able to get the equalizer in this game, yet again courtesy of Kevin De Bruyne. Here Fred wins it back, gets it into De Bruyne, a quick 1-2 with Mo Salah, and he spins the ball in behind first time on the 5-star weak foot for Jota to smash it past the goalkeeper. An absolutely perfectly weighted pass from Kevin De Bruyne to send Jota in behind, and you do not save those. And you will hear me use the word perfect a lot with Kevin De Bruyne, but that's because everything on this card is perfect. Here's another example, first time shot, the 99 shot power coming up clutch there, smashed into the back of the net. The keeper stands absolutely no chance. But like I was saying, this card is absolutely perfect. The passing, the dribbling, the finishing, the raw power that this card has is absolutely ridiculous. And in this situation, he just drops back actually to the center circle as a cam and lets his centre mid run beyond him, which in this case was Bernardo Silva, and he's able to just drag out the defenders so that he can make the run into space and get a goal. In the situation, I think De Bruyne is going to get another assist. He moves it onto Salah while holding off Kante. He gets it back, threads it through. Fred is one-on-one, and Fred just dinks it over Alisson, and we go 6-2 up in this game. This guy paused, and he ended up quitting. Here, De Bruyne gets it off Vieira in midfield after he won it back. Salah, brilliant pass. Kevin De Bruyne, what a volley that is. Absolutely smashed in from Kevin De Bruyne. First time, green, first time, into the back of the net. What a volley that is. The goalkeeper is not saving that. Brilliant pass from Salah and a thumping volley from Kevin De Bruyne over the head of Schmeichel. I don't care who you are. Team of the season, Alisson, moments Van der Sar, moments Schmeichel. Nobody is saving that. And that is a fantastic volley. In this case, I tried to just go for the fancy goal instead of smashing it first time. It took me past Varane, but unfortunately the shot was straight at Schmeichel, and that should be a relatively easy save for him, and it was. In this situation, Salah cuts inside, gets it to Jota, finds De Bruyne. That is a brilliant finish, and you might think it's an easy goal, but quite often players do just roll a shot along the ground, but not De Bruyne. Stood firm on his one leg and swung on the foot at it and smashed it past Schmeichel for a second goal in this game. Here De Bruyne drops deep, takes it past Henry, holds off Kante, does very well. I was going to go for the shot. I saw Bernardo Silva was free, went for the finesse, and that is an absolutely beautiful goal from Bernardo Silva, right into the top bins, and you do not save those. A fantastic finish following some good work from De Bruyne to hold the ball off and get an assist in that situation. But an assist is not the last thing he will get from this game. A brilliant piece of skill following a good pass, and he gets yet another goal, the hat-trick in this game, from that man, Kevin De Bruyne. In this case, Fred moves it onto him, he moves it onto Cancelo, perfectly weighted pass yet again as usual, and another one there into Salah. Unfortunately, that touch was a bit heavy, did let him down, and Schmeichel's able to collect it, but some brilliant passing from De Bruyne to make the chance happen. Here, Salah moves it onto De Bruyne, gets it back into Bernardo Silva, moves it back onto Kevin De Bruyne, and that was an ambitious shot. I wasn't really expecting it to go in, but a good shot nonetheless, and unfortunately the keeper does make a save. Here De Bruyne putting in his defensive work, good interception, keeps the ball with him as usual, and we are able to build an attack from there. Not much longer, De Bruyne gets it here, moves it onto Salah, doesn't really work out, but he does get it back again, finds Salah for the second time running, goes for the bicycle kick, and unfortunately the shot is just wide. But that was the last clip of the video for Kevin De Bruyne, and it is time to review him now. So with that being said, when it comes down to the player bio, for Kevin De Bruyne, I played 4 games with him, got 9 goals and 3 assists, so 12 goal contributions from 4 games, absolutely ridiculous. That's 3 goal contributions per game. He's done very, very well in that cam and sentiment position in a 4-1-2-1-2. When it comes down to the chem style, like I mentioned, I used a Hunter. If you are going to use him as CDM, I do recommend you use a Shadow, but if you're planning on letting him get forward and get goals and stuff, you don't really have to slap a Shadow on him. You can use a Hunter, but I do recommend you use a Hunter or Shadow regardless of where you play him. It just depends on the role you want him to play in your team. When it comes down to the pace, he feels very fast. Like I said, use a Hunter or a Shadow and he does feel very fast. The shooting on the card, he does have one of the best shots I have seen in this game. His shooting is absolutely ridiculous. Passing, he's definitely the best passer in the game. Hands down, no debate, the best passer in the game. The dribbling on the card is actually very good considering his body type. He's able to wriggle in and out of tight spaces, and due to that strength and aggression and the body type, he's able to hold off a lot of players while dribbling as well, which you don't really have with a lot of players on this game. The defending on the card is actually very good as well. I'll give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. He is very good at defending, and that probably also is down to his body type, the aggression and strength that this card does have. Is De Bruyne worth 880,000 coins? I would say so. If you pick this card up for 880k, put him in your team, he will perform like an absolute beast because he really is. He's very good, so I do recommend you pick him up. And with that, I bring it into the video. If you liked it, smash a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Until then guys, stay tuned for the next one. Peace.